Hello, everybody. Hello. So the first Premier League Sunday of the season, and a London derby to talk about. Two clubs who have won trophies, couple of trophies actually in the last couple of months. Last couple of months with Chelsea winning the Club World Cup and the Europa Conference League, while the Crystal Palace team has also won the FA Cup and of course Community Shield. Some may argue that Community Shield isn't necessarily a recognized trophy, but it's a trophy. Let's just give it to them. I'm not saying they'll count it, but give it to them. I'm not saying they'll count it, but give it to them. I'm just saying that hopefully this noise isn't too much. This fan noise, which is coming from my fan, and I mean the ceiling fan. Not that I have other fans, but yeah. So uh, that's the whole thing with this Crystal Palace and of course Nottingham Forest. Now in Europa League they are also taking on Brentford, but this fan noise is making me a bit I mean it is kind of disturbing. So just give me a minute before I for turning off this fan, and then we'll get to it. Even if I have to sift through, you know, a lot of heat, humidity, and whatnot. So just give me a minute when I turn off this fucking fan. So yeah, Chelsea. I mean, they won the Club World Cup in the recent times. They've they have they have they have donated money to Diego Jota's wife as well, which is a commendable thing that they've done. Which is a commendable thing that they've done to a professional uh, to a professional's wife who passed away well before his time and who passed away well before his time and yeah. So Chelsea, a lot of people are putting Chelsea in the list of teams who they think can win the Premier League and can win the Premier League. We'll see if they can or can't. Today will be a big test because I mean today will be a big test because they've I mean, I doubt they'll be fully fit. They played a couple of friendlies against Milan and Leverkusen. I mean, till 5 weeks ago, they were playing in the final of the FIFA Club World Cup. They beat PSG 3-0, so they were very impressive. I don't know how fit they will be. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, they played last Sunday against Liverpool in the Community Shield. They drew that game 2-2, one on penalty. So that ways it's I mean Crystal Palace have done well and I mean the last two sort of competitive, semi-competitive games, friendlies that I have seen them play. They beat Manchester City and Liverpool. I mean, you could say a game is friendly, but then based on the intensity and everything, you could see that the game is perhaps a lot more than a friendly. People are going for it, and I mean, yeah, Community Shield is a friendly game, but you can I mean both teams could throw caution to the wind in that game and uh, and go 100%. So I mean, I'm not saying Community Shield all of a sudden has become the go-to or the trophy matters to everybody, but it's a game from which we can draw conclusions, and I mean, Crystal Palace, two of their very big stars, Ebereze Eze and Margehi, have been linked with moves away. Eze to Eze to Spurs. I mean, Arsenal have been linked loosely over the last couple of weeks as well, over throughout the whole summer actually, and then um, and then Gehi over the last month, 6 weeks, has been linked with the move to 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 Liverpool. He was last year. He was linked with the move to Newcastle United as well, but that the pesky chairman of Crystal Palace just won't sell him to us, and Steve Parish. And now, I mean, now they've been sort of demoted to the Conference League, where they'll have what you call playoff game. I don't know, Friedenstad or whatever the team's name is, two-legged. I'm pretty sure they'll win that. But Eze is starting tonight against Chelsea, even though he's been linked with a move away. Margehi, to a lesser extent, he's uh, he's uh, he's still. I mean, there's nothing concrete about his move to Liverpool or anywhere else. So we'll see where it goes. Obviously, two big losses to Crystal Palace. Two big losses to Crystal Palace, who've been affected, who will be affected to some level. Plus, they'll have to deal with extra matches in the Conference League. The only two signings that I have remembered them making are like Borna Sosa from Ajax and Walter Benitez from PSV. So two signings from the Dutch league that they have made, and that they've made, and yeah, um, I mean, I'm pretty sure more will come depending on the outgoings, and I mean, Oliver Glasner, he's a manager who's been vocal about the fact that he wants more signings through the door. I mean, last season uh, they signed Maxence Lacroix, Daichi Kamada came in. So maybe I mean, even this morning, I think they were linked with the Greek international who plays with Club Brugge uh, in Zolis. I mean, he's a good player, Greek international, left-sided player. So perhaps as a replacement, maybe Bilal Al Khanous will sign as well. I can't recall the name of the player that they signed from Millwall. That they signed from Millwall. Pretty sure it was it was a player from Millwall that they signed, and I just can't remember who was it who they signed. The name I just can't recall. And I think he might have signed scored a consolation goal as well. So uh, plenty for Palace ownership and Palace fans and uh, the coach and the coaching staff to ponder over this this summer or the transfer window for uh, whatever little of it remains. So We'll see how it goes for Palace. But the biggest story, as always, is Chelsea. Um, I don't know. The first thing that I must say is we must see how fit they are, and because for a long time um, they have been away from. I mean, let's just put it this way: they were playing competitive action um, till the middle of June, middle of July, and then it's not like the World Cup where only two or three players from a club are playing, and rest of them are back in preseason. The whole of the damn team were in USA and playing in the FIFA Club World Cup. What I think of the competition is another thing, but the whole team has been playing, and now they've returned. I'm guessing on in the first week of August they played a couple of friendlies against Bayer Leverkusen and AC Milan. I think they won both, but Crystal Palace will be much fitter. The team news is out. I'll show you the team. Here are the two teams from the for the game for this game. Here are the two teams. I'm pretty sure you can see them on the screen. Let me just check if the audio is working on the screen. Yeah. So obviously Levi Colville out injured, out for the entirety of the season. I think he's done his ACL. So Reece James at right back, Josh Echimpong and Trevor Chaloba are the two center halves. Kukurea, who's been their one of their better performers. I think in the last 4 5 months of the Premier League, he was their top scorer. Caicedo and Enzo in the midfield. Palmer in midfield attacking. He scored twice against PSG in the final of the Club World Cup, FIFA Club World Cup. Pedro Neto, Jamie Bino Gittin starts on the left hand side. Um, uh, and Jao Pedro up top. Obviously, Nicholas Jackson is suspended for one game for his red card at St James's Park. Last season. So yeah, he's already served two matches and one match remains on the bench. As you can see, Jorgensen, Malo Gusto, Fofana, Wesley Fofana. I'm surprised Wesley Fofana, if he's fit, why isn't he starting over Achimpong? Jorel Hato, the new centre half, left back, left sided centre half. Daria Asuogo, the midfielder. Andre Santos, the midfielder. Estevao. I mean, big things are made of him. Tyrick George and Liam Delap. I must say, this team looks really undercooked. I mean, apart from midfield and I mean, I mean, on the bench there is very little for Chelsea to change things. So there's very little for Chelsea to change things. And yeah, so but the good thing is they are at home. Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer, and Cucurella. That middle row is really good. Is really good, and um, that is one side looking bench, and they need a centre half, I'd say, desperately. As far as Crystal Palace are concerned, Henderson, who was the hero in the Community Shield, saved two penalties from McAllister and one more. Salah hit his over the bar. Uh, Harvey Elliott, I think he saved from Diego Munoz, the right back, Richard Slackraw, and Gehi at centre half, the three centre backs. Then Tariq Mitchell, the left wing back, Wharton and Hughes in central midfield, and then Sar, Eza, and Mateta up top. As I said, Eza linked with the move to Spurs very strongly, but given that it's not done yet, he starts. So I mean, That's being a professional, unless Alexander Isak, who's sulking at home, wanting his move to Liverpool, but unless they cough up enough money, the move isn't going to materialize and isn't going to materialize and yeah, I mean this Crystal Palace jersey, I mean looks different. I mean unless we see it in action, I'm not going to comment on it, but the color certainly goldenish kind of looks interesting. And then, and yeah, I mean, Klein, Bonasosa, Gardner, Justin Devaney, Raksakai, and who else? So that's the people on. These are the people on Crystal Palace bench. So yeah, I mean, lots of people were saying that. Lots of people were saying that um, Maresca, Enzo Maresca, the manager, is won't do as well with the Chelsea squad. I mean, for me, the jury is still out. The jury is still out because I mean everyone expected Chelsea to win the FIFA Club of Europa Conference League. FIFA Club World Cup was a lottery which they got to the final of. I mean they got the. I mean they might have earned it or might have been the luck of the draw. I mean they played teams like Palmeiras, Fluminense, Flamengo. They lost to and Flamengo they lost to, and then they got to the final. They caught PSG off guard in the final. So, uh, I mean, they got fourth by the skin of their teeth, but I mean, they got Manchester United, Liverpool, all at good times. So I mean, for me, Enzo Maresca, the jury is still out for them. Yes, Chelsea should enjoy their two trophies they their two trophies. Of course, they did. I mean, no one is taking anything away from them. But I mean, with Champions League this season, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Chelsea will be expected to do more. And I mean, just look at this squad. Jeez. I mean, I just can't see where is the midfield depth. There are only three. I mean, Romeo Lavia, he's been an injury-ridden thing. Raheem Sterling is back at Chelsea. So there are a lot of issues that Chelsea need to take care of. About 15, 16 minutes to go before the match uh, before the match begins, and before the match begins. Uh, and then we'll see. I mean, if I am Mateta or Ezra or Sar, I am targeting Chimpong. I mean, good young player. I mean, somewhere read that I read somewhere that Newcastle are maybe looking at maybe looking at maybe looking at him. Let's see if that happens because the last youngster we signed from Chelsea. I mean, Lewis Hall was a peach. He's done remarkably well for Newcastle. Currently recovering from injury, should be back soon enough. I mean, should be fit enough to start. Should be fit enough to start a game very soon, and should be fit enough to start very soon. And if but I mean in this defensive lineup, Chaloba he was on loan at Crystal Palace at the beginning of last season. They recalled him when they had Wesley Fofana injury and maybe other injuries as well. But I mean Wesley Fofana and Levi Colville started the what do you call last season started the last season as uh, as the as the as the number one centre back pairing. But as the number one centre back pairing. But as of now, it's Chalobah and Echimpong. I mean, having spent so much money. I mean, I know Chelsea bring in a lot of money as well by selling their youth players, but this is, I mean, this is a. I mean, I'm not, you know, ranking them on ability or anything else, but this is an abomination. Chaloba and Chimpong to youth players starting as your centre back pairing. They may be two world class players. They may be two world class players in the making, or may already be world class. But I'm just saying, you spend so much money. Reece James and three of your back four is your homegrown. Uh, João Pedro, another striker that they've got in. He's he's someone who he's someone who you would expect. He's someone, he's someone you would expect to hit the ground running. Has been at Brighton for 3 seasons. I mean, there were some reported issues with his personality or like character. Like he had fight with Jean Paul when Hecke, the Dutch centre half, but he's still there. He's been sold. I mean, we wanted him at Newcastle, but chose Chelsea. Fair enough, his choice. Maybe London was a factor. Maybe money was a factor. I don't know. Maybe a mix of both was a factor, but yeah, yeah. So maybe with better players around him. Not that I see much of the betterness. So much of the betterness, but maybe he'll do well. As far as this game is concerned, I'm going to go with a draw. I mean, Palace look strong. Depends also. I mean, how much of Ezra's heart is in this game, and how much he wants to really really put in the graft as far as this game is concerned. And yeah, depending on that, we'll see how it turns out for both the teams in this game, Palace and Chelsea. Of course, it's a London derby where both teams will be will be. I mean, as they say, um, no quarter given or none asked. So that kind of a game. I mean, London derbies are not the same anymore. I mean, I briefly mentioned while I was looking at the fan of mine, ceiling fan. Um, I mean, Chelsea, they've they've put together money to be given to Diego Jota's wife. I don't know the bonuses that is from the FIFA Club World Cup. I mean, a very, I mean, an endeavor, not an endeavor, a thing which should be recognized, a thing that has been done by a team. I mean, the thing is, modern football, you could say that are a lot of people are, too friendly with each other in terms of what they do and what they do on the pitch, because a lot of players hang out together and then they are friends. But some people don't like that. But then because they are friends, they do things like this, which are really, what's the word I'm looking for? Commendable, which are really commendable for teams like for players like what Chelsea have done to or will be doing for Diego Jota's, I mean, wife. I was going to say widow, but I said it, but yeah. So that's my thing with this with this, and we'll see how it turns out for how it turns out in this game. I don't want to dwell on it too much. The thing uh, on that thing, and and yeah. So I just needed to check something. 10 minutes to go before the game kicks off at Stamford Bridge. Thinking maybe I should come back to that scene, and let's see if I should use my camera. Let me see if it makes a difference or not. Yeah, so I mean it is quite different. I I I I don't know whether I should go with this or with the browser. Uh, whether I whether I should go with this or with the browser. So that's two different cameras with two different angles, and yeah. I mean, maybe for a couple of minutes I can use my camera, or maybe not. Maybe not. Going to stick with. So yeah. So yeah. The game should kick off. I mean, Palace obviously will be playing in a 3-4-3 formation. In a 3-4-3 formation. Adam Wharton, what a player he is. I'm so. I mean, looking at him performing, I'm so disappointed that we missed out on him when he was at Blackburn Rovers. We just didn't have the money because of PSR issues. We couldn't sign him, and I mean it's disappointing to have missed out on a player like him. I mean, it's been reported that we were quite you know we wanted him in the team, and it was what it was, and it was what it was. Obviously, later Arsenal versus Manchester United, or Manchester United versus Arsenal. Should I say? Should I say? Should I say? It's it's uh, it's thing. I mean, it's an opening day blockbuster. Let me see if we can do watch along for that, and if people will or won't join for that. But it will be what it will be. I'll certainly going to watch. I am certainly going to watch it. Certainly going to watch it. Uh, Manchester United have spent a lot of money, and yeah. Uh, what else about this game? I mean, Enzo Maresca, Oliver Glasner. We've talked about the Premier League started. Liverpool have already won this season. Spurs have won. Manchester City have won. So the pressure, obviously, it's just the first game of the season. We can see that Chelsea have a lot of players who I don't think are fully fit or in any position to take take part in a 90 minutes Premier League game. So we'll see how it goes. I expect Palace to be a decent threat. Cole Palmer will obviously also pose a significant threat. Enzo Fernandez, he scored in the final of the Europa Conference League, the equalizing goal. I think he scored and against Real Betis, and he'll be a threat. Caicedo, I mean, not a big fan of him, but not a big fan of Caicedo, but not a big fan of Caicedo, but we'll see what he does. I mean, I think he gets a lot of publicity because just because some people are so lopsided in their assessment that they just can't see wood from the trees. I mean, so that way, I think. I mean, he's a very good player, very good player. But don't get me wrong. But he's not. I mean, he's up there with the best, but he's not the best, as some people would like to call it. But for me, he's one of the best, but not the outstanding. I mean, he gets away with murder sometimes. I mean, how he doesn't get yellow cards, especially at Stamford Bridge, you you would scratch your head. And Pedro Neto, Jamie Bino Gittins signing from Borussia Dortmund, and Xavi Simons perhaps, and Alejandro Garnacho both still in the mix. Fabrizio Romano keeps talking about these two players. Jordal Hato they've signed. I mean, for a team that has spent so much money over the last few seasons, Nicholas Jackson's also not in the squad. For a for a for a team that has spent so much money. I mean, this 11 and the 20 people in, I mean, the 11 and the 9 subs, it is an utter abomination. It is an utter abomination. I mean, like, I'd say two youth center halves who, I mean, you tried to flog, and then one up and coming 18-year-old. I mean, if these two are, I mean, obviously Chelsea need defenders. Uh, Even if they perform really well, you need players to come in and perform to the best of their abilities. Even if these two perform well, you certainly need a defender. I know Jorel Hato can play as a center half, but Jesus, that's bad. Bino Gittins, I mean, he was decent for Dortmund last season. But in the Premier League, we saw Jadon Sancho pulling up many a tree in Bundesliga, but in the Premier League, he's struggled. We saw him with the Marcel Sabitzer as well. He was good, but in the Premier League, when maybe the tests got a little tougher, he struggled, and then eventually it didn't lead to anything for them. So a lot of people have come over from Dortmund, and things haven't actually worked out for them. So uh, I mean, it will be a tough test for Bino Gittins, and and Chelsea as well. I mean, I just totally skipped the game that is also taking place. That is between Nottingham Forest and Brentford. I mean, Brentford have lost a lot of talent as well in the season, and so both matches are about to kick off. I mean, I don't even know what the team news is. So this, I mean, I'll be primarily focusing on the Chelsea game, but uh, keep an eye out on. We'll keep an eye out on. We'll keep an eye out on. We'll keep an eye out on what happens at. The kickoff has happened, by the way, and Chelsea kicked us off. Saloba and Chimpong center half. I mean, Palace should be fitter than. Oh, good pass. Palace should be fitter than Chelsea, but you never know how things turn out. I mean, Chelsea, you think they have a better quality of attack and defense compared to Chelsea, compared to Palace rather. And Robert Sanchez, I mean, he's been in for a lot of criticism so far. Early possession. I know we are only in the second minute so far. Early possession being dominated by Chelsea. Chelsea in the box already. I mean, maybe not a penalty, but how is that thing allowed to be done? I mean, Joe Putro was clearly, I mean, pushed with both hands. It's Kukurea. Now, Jamie Bino Gittens, my first look at him in Chelsea blue. Oh, corner to Chelsea. I know he's come from Germany, but he's English. Marquehi. How long will he stay at Dallas? James's corner. Over the bar from Kukurea, I think. No, Ismail Assar. Ooh, it was dropping in and cleared off the line by Ismail Assar from Kukurea's header. Was going in. Another corner. It comes cleared, but straight to the corner taker. I mean, Chelsea with early possession. I mean, Palace are used to it. On the third corner, Palace are used to it in terms of possession. They won't mind that much. It comes another corner. Oh, penalty appeal. I mean, not a loud one. Here's Ismail Assar. Good attempt. And Palace might have taken a while, but are getting into this game. Ooh. Sanchez was off his line. Robert England is the. That's not a penalty. I don't think. But then I thought the penalty was there on Harvey Barnes. Ismail Sarr was the one who pushed Enzo Fernandez. Head injury. Daichi Kamada, he went off in the Community Shield, so I'm assuming still injured. Clash was between Chris Richards and Chimpong. Should have watched Palace or Nottingham Forest have taken the lead against Brentford. Not sure who scored. Goal in the first 6 minutes. Chimpong now coming back on. I mean, Delap signed for Chelsea, thinking he'll be number one, but next week, Jackson will be available as well. So we'll see how much game time he gets. Joe Pedro and Jackson. Maybe Jackson will stay at Stamford Bridge. He's been linked with moves away to some places as well now. Another player is down. Sar. Brentford have lost so much this season. I mean, in terms of talent, Bueno, Vissa probably looks like he'll go. Norgard, Thomas Frank, the manager has left. Don't even know who's starting. The goalkeeper Flecken has gone, although Kelleher is a sound enough replacement for Nottingham Forest in Europa League by hook or by crook or by luck or by desire or whatever. It's a very poor ball by Sar. Good ball. Oh, dreadful cross. Not sure who it. Nil nil and 1-0 to Nottingham Forest already. Oh, good ball. Chance. Ooh. Nottingham Forest could have been 2-0 up. And, I mean, Robert Sanchez there preventing a chance as well. Chance for Palace to get a cross in. Here comes Munoz. Oh, oh, good skill as a just give me a minute. Free kick. Palace. Kukurea there taking his life in his own hands. I mean that was a one hell of a rash challenge by Kukurea. Free kick it is. Robert England. Robert England. Darren England. Darren England is referee. I mean, as a scored against looks like it will be as a I can't spot the referee. He's maybe behind the player. Oh, 1-0. What a strike. Ebenezer Eza. What a breathtaking goal by Eza. Superb strike. Absolutely superb free kick. Absolutely stunning from absolutely stunning from Ebenezer Eze, and he gives Palace the lead at Stamford Bridge. I mean, that was one hell of a challenge from and he pays tribute to Diego Jota as well. I think he pays tribute to Diego Jota as well. Let me look at it. What happened? I mean, straight through the goalkeeper. I mean, I think Robert Sanchez should do better. I think Robert Sanchez has to do better for that goal. And superb strike by Ebenezer. Who knows? This might be his last game for. This might be his last game for. Though, what are they looking at? Offside. They are looking at if it came off someone. What the actual fuck? I mean, the referee is going to screen. Maybe this goal will get ruled out. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If it gets ruled out, it's what is wrong with this? Why are we even looking at this? He does nothing wrong. Oh, oh, ruled out. Let me just listen to the thing. The goal is going to be ruled out. What the actual fuck? And this is a disgraceful decision. This is. In leaning into Caicedo. Wow. Absolute pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I've got to tweet something out. This is absolutely disgusting, in my opinion. Absolutely disgusting. That is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. This is. Genuinely can't believe this. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. Nil nil. It is nil nil. I genuinely cannot believe it. I mean, Moises Caicedo. Oh, fuck. Genuinely can't believe this. It was such a stunning free kick. I mean, the fact that he didn't even give him a Kukurea yellow card. I don't think a yellow was given to Kukurea. That was a filthy challenge by Kukurea as well. Genuinely don't know what the referees are doing. Chance for Palace. Oh, out for a. I mean, from a free kick. Absolutely crap. The ball lost is Sar. Oh, that's another foul. Darren England has completely lost control, I think. A good skill by Wharton. Superb. Mateta! Saved by Sanchez. Man, what a chance for Mateta. Palace are all over Chelsea at this point. Mateta with the glorious chance. I mean, Sanchez with the superb. Wharton with the through pass. I mean, it was straight at Sanchez. So, I mean, Mateta should be doing better. I mean, that I've already said. 20 minutes up. 20 minutes have been played. happened. Cole Palmer. Seen very little of him. Chips it over. I mean, camera pans to Mark Gahey. I mean, look at Caicedo. He didn't even complain. Another effort from Cole Palmer. Pedro Neto goes behind for a corner. Here comes the corner. Ooh, goal kick. Yellow card to Reece James. I mean, I've completely forgotten about the other game. 1-0 cross. Still 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Brentford. As a shot straight at Sanchez. Oh, Will Hughes was ambling, and Pedro Neto showed his speed and tried to get, you know, tried to get ahead. Corner cleared. but the ball is still with Chelsea. Foul on Will Hughes. Chance for Nottingham Forest. Gibbs White. Oh, does well. The defender Coyote. I think. Oh, bad injury to Kukurea. Head injury. Diego Munoz. Perhaps a yellow. I don't know if that was necessary or not. And Kukurea is up now. It will take a couple of minutes. So by that time, till that time, I'll watch Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. Coyote, man, they signed from Fiorentina. Nathan Collins and Ben Mee are the two center half by the looks of it. Morgan Gibbs, why he was a unique case in the transfer window. For so long, it looked like he was Ola Aina. Corner Forest. Chelsea game has restarted. Maresca, I don't think he'll be particularly happy with the first half an hour, 28, 29 minutes. Has Kukurea ball to Palmer. Oh, has Jamie Bino Gittins. Chance for Kukurea. It's blocked. But Chelsea, in the end, do end up having an attempt with Caicedo. Maybe corner was given. I don't know how they have ended up getting possession without a corner there. Oof! A header missed. Not sure by whom. Bino Gittins. Shot! Oh no! What a miss by Chaloba, former Palace player. He wants a corner. If it wasn't a corner, then that is a dreadful miss. Absolutely shocking miss. I don't think that's a corner. He's hit Gay's leg. That's not a corner. That's not a corner at all. A good 30 minutes or so in this game thus far. Good pass. Will Hughes. Oh, good one too. That's Ismail Assar. Will Hughes. Oh, looking to find Mateta, but Wharton and Hughes against Caicedo, and oh, that's a foul. What? Still 1-0 to Forest. Oh, Diego Munoz. Good run by him. The Colombian. That is turning into a gush and thunder match now. Echimpong and Mateta. And earlier it was Echimpong and Munoz. So Echimpong really does get stuck in. Not sure who got yellow carded. Might have been Mateta. Yellow card for Jean-Philippe Mateta. A good game this. I mean, not too many goal scoring opportunities, but certainly too many chances to be. I mean, talking points, certainly a lot of talking points defending there. There's a VAR check in the Nottingham Forest game, I think. He's checking something. VAR check is complete now. Chelsea certainly would be disappointed the way with the way things have gone. Free kick to Chelsea. I mean, I find this performance from um, Darren England really frustrating. Fouled by Lacroix, the French defender. Here comes the free kick. 10 minutes to go. Correa free on the left wing. Cross came Lacroix. Nil nil. Still 1-0 to Forest. I mean, how that free kick got ruled out, I do not know. Darren England, he was the assistant referee for that. Oh, that's oh, these James already on a yellow could end up. I mean, Darren England, that's a blatant foul. Maybe it's his last warning. Maybe it could be the last warning to. Nice little nutmeg on as a deliberate cynical foul. Could have been a yellow. Again, James up against Ezra, but James does well this time. हाँ छोड़ दो. Still 1-0 to Forest as well. I mean, to Forest, I mean. And Chelsea have come into this game Cole Palmer was distinctly below his best in the second half of the last season. I mean, we've seen very little of him in the first half. Ismail Assar, I don't know if he's on the yellow card or not, but he would be well advised to keep his mouth shut. Chelsea have today released a club statement as well. Not sure what about. Let's have a look. Some ticketing issue. Still nil. The goal mouth action has been very little in this second half. Chris Wood gave Nottingham Forest the lead. Still nil nil as we approach the half time. Half time. Let's see how much time is added on. 2 nil to Forest now. 2 nil. Write this down. They could have all predicted this thing. 4 minutes added in the Chelsea game. I mean, there hasn't been much drama in this game. It's been as I thought it would be. A chance for Ezra Robert Sanchez comes screaming out. Brentford have been awful. Could be 3 nil. It is 3 nil. Chris Wood scores again. I mean, he's at least scored two. Could be could be his hat trick. Who knows? Could be his hat trick. Who knows? Looks well onside. And Keith Andrews, the new manager at Brentford, looks ruefully. Oh, onside. Probably onside. Carmen Keller, Kuimin Kelleher. Dreadful defending. Absolutely shite defending. Ooh, man. Could have been 1-0 to Palace if the pass was slightly better or the cross was slightly better. If Chelsea are going to play like this, it will be a long, hard season for them. But of course, they're expected to be. I mean, Chris Wood is at least joint top scorer. Who knows? Maybe top scorer. Oh, as a shot not properly connected. Oh, wide now from Munoz. Keith Andrews. It's tough for anybody, but Keith Andrews. I mean, not sure what Brentford were thinking there. They signed Dango Botara. Botara. Half time in the Nottingham Forest game, and looks like it's soon to be half time. It is half time in Chelsea game as well. Chelsea game as well. It's 0-0, 3-0 to Forest. I mean, all focus will be on Mark Gahey. I personally didn't think that was a foul. I personally didn't think it was a foul, and well, it was given. It was given, and I mean, disappointing from a disappointing from a Chelsea point of view, and disappointing from a Chelsea point of view, and oh, sorry, from a Palace point of view, and yeah, and I mean, all to do for both teams in the second half, and in the second half, and hopefully they can they can do it. Hopefully they can do it, and we'll see how it turns out for both of them. 0-0. Obviously, the I mean, first of all, I have to check out who scored for Forest. I mean, the second goal, first and third. I think it's Chris Wood. It's Endoy, damn Endoy. So Chris Wood. Damandoy, the Swiss international, he scored for Forest on his debut, and this game will primarily be remembered for the for the foul that Gehi, I mean, allegedly, or I mean, he's been accused of committing that foul. He's accused, and I mean that led to that free kick being free kick getting ruled out because of that, and I mean that's certainly I mean I can only give you my I can only give you my opinion, and to me it certainly was not a foul in or was not a foul by any stretch of the imagination, and by any stretch of the imagination, and any stretch of the imagination, but it was given, in which, in my opinion at least, is disappointing. There was nothing in it, bloody absolutely nothing in it, and there was just absolutely nothing in it from my point of view. Apart from that, there have been a few yellow card for some. For, there have been a few yellow card for some tackles and everything, but goal mouth action is certainly been has been certainly, I mean, very little, um, has been certainly very little this game, and has been certainly been very little in this game, and can't remember Dean Henderson making a save. Can't remember Dean Henderson making a save in this game, and I mean, I'm more excited about the Manchester United Arsenal game than this game. Second half, it's been not so good. It's been not at all. It's been not at all. Enjoyable. I mean, from goal mouth action point of view, it's been very limited in what it has offered in in what it has offered as a spectacle. I mean, it's a London derby. Cole Palmer been very quiet. Cole Palmer has been very quiet. Jamie Barno. I mean, I've gotten up so late, and even then I am yawning. Even then I am yawning. So you could think about you can think what this game has. You can think about what this game has delivered as such. Uh, yeah. So I mean, the good thing is it can only get better from viewing spectacle from a viewing spectacle, and the hope is it will. I mean, Chelsea would want to win. This is the kind of game they would have marked in their calendars that 3 points is a must. It's not like Newcastle away to Aston Villa where they thought we can do with a we can do with a draw. I mean, a draw. A draw is perhaps not the best, not the worst of the results, and is not the worst result. And yeah, Reece James perhaps lucky to get away with perhaps. I mean, would have been maybe. I mean, I'd say it was 50-50 if it was a red or second yellow or not. Darren England erred on the caution of or side of caution, and decided against giving a second yellow. It was a deliberate, cynical foul, and on Eza, I mean, I just don't know. I mean, keep coming back to that. Keep coming back to that. Keep coming back to that free kick by Eza. Why that was ruled out. Adam Wharton has been impressive. Who else has been impressive? It's Will Hughes has done well. Obviously, Saar, I mean, clearing one off the line in the very first or second minute, that was good, because Chelsea taking an early lead was perhaps would have perhaps affected them positively and Crystal Palace negatively in the second half. I expect Palace's fitness to be better than that of Chelsea, and because they would have been preparing for their game in the for the game in the Conference League playoff, which is I think midweek next week. I think they take on Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest. So which would be, I mean, a fiery affair, and because of Forest, or I mean Crystal Palace's demotion has meant a promotion from for Palace from for Nottingham Forest from Europa League, from Conference League to Europa League. So that's I mean, some Palace fans believe that the dealings between Botafogo and Leon and John Texter, everything, it's 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 uh, it's sort of a conspiracy that has worked against them. So I mean, and I am not anyone to suggest otherwise, or I mean, I'm not going to take side, but um, if I were to, say something, I'd say that there's no smoke without fire, and who knows? Maybe there was something, but obviously you can't prove it, so no point. And very close, and I mean, Palace tried their hand at Court of Arbitration for Sport (CAS) as well, where it didn't work out for them, and uh, they ended up in the UEFA Conference League. I mean, it's less than what they deserved. I mean, it was an outstanding achievement by Crystal Palace to win the FA Cup against Manchester City in the final. They beat Aston Villa in the quarterfinal as well. So I mean, it's something that. But I mean, who knows if they take it seriously, and give it enough and give it enough what do you call and give it enough you know credence, value. Who knows, they might even win the whole competition. So who knows what might happen. And I mean, Chelsea have won it in recent years. West Ham have won it. Roma have won it. And Roma, I think, um, Chelsea beat Real Betis. West Ham beat Fiorentina. Roma, I think, beat Fiorentina. I mean, Fiorentina, I think, lost to Olympiacos as well. So two consecutive finals they lost in the UEFA Conference League. But this is not about Fiorentina. This is about Palace versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and a little bit about Nottingham Forest and Brentford. And it's already 3-0. Chris Wood with the double, and Damandoe with the debut goal for Nottingham Forest, signed from Bologna, I think, in Italy. Uh, Good player, wide player, can play right, can play left, mostly left, I think. Yeah, so second half, let's see if any substitutions are made. Any substitutions are made. Palace, I mean, I don't think they will change much or anything. I mean, John Philippe Mateta had a good chance, which he hit straight at Sanchez. Looks like Mateta will be staying at Crystal Palace this season, and will be staying at Crystal Palace this season, and yeah, will I mean will be their go-to target man. Not sure who their other striker is, to be honest, or if they have any other striker. So any injury to Matata could be a big blow. I mean, but no one wishes anything bad on anybody. And yeah, so um, Chelsea, maybe, I mean, I doubt they will make any changes in central midfield. Um, Attacking wise, they could bring on Liam Delap for Jamie Bino Gittens, try and go two up top, or I mean, João Pedro can play off Liam Delap, the target man. I don't know if it helps or not, but I mean, it could bring Cole Palmer into play as well if the two strikers can indeed hold on to the ball, and then Enzo can break from midfield, Caicedo can hold, and yeah, so there's plenty of permutations. Can Chelsea go three at the back? Reece James moves into midfield, and you bring on Liam Delap. Then there's a question of who plays wing back. I mean, I mean, I don't know what anyone would choose, but will be quite interesting. Will be quite interesting, and one to keep an eye out for. The second half should be beginning anytime now. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, both teams are now coming out. Darren England explaining to Oliver Glasner, John Philip Matata without his mustache this season, and I mean, giving the referee a nice little pat on the shoulder. So a nice little pat on the shoulder as I mean, his free kick got ruled out because of apparent Gehi infringement, which was I mean, second half will have Crystal Palace will be kicking off. Uh, Let me see if the other match has already kicked off or not. It has Kevin Shada is on for Ricardo Carvalho is back at Brentford. I think he was loaned out at Hull last season. He was at Leipzig as well. Nottingham Forest have started the brighter, and the game has kicked off. The Chelsea game, that is, and let's see how it goes. Enzo Fernandez, I mean, in his first half, 1.5 season, 18 months, he was almost a laughing stock, and then he's gotten very good. I mean, better. I mean, obviously, a World Cup winner with Argentina. Him, McAllister, Rodrigo De Paul, three midfielders who control the midfield in very different ways. And then the attackers, Messi, Lautaro Martinez, there are others, Julian Alvarez, of course, there's Cole Palmer. I mean, he's been disappointing this whole year. I'd say a couple of games here and there, he's done okay, but overall, I, I I don't know. Just one game remaining after today in the Premier League. Leeds United hosting Leeds United hosting Everton at Allen Road. I mean, still to see Henderson make a save. I mean, obviously the one that was fouled by Will Hughes will be a yellow card for the midfielder, former Derby County player. Deliberate foul. Caicedo it was who was fouled. I mean, this is one of my pet hates. I mean, why do players play with this tape on their hands? Maybe it's an injury, but I don't know. How can it be for so long? I mean, Benzema, I can perhaps understand. I can perhaps understand, but others not really know. Hello, how are you? Great, good to know. Still nil nil. I mean, boring. It's been slightly boring, to be honest. And I mean, the free kick getting ruled out, I just genuinely don't know how the fuck that free kick got ruled out. On the other hand, Nottingham Forest 3-0 up against Brentford at good dummy by Ezra. Cross, oh, good throw in. Brilliant cross. 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. I mean, excited about the next game. Honestly, Arsenal versus Manchester United. Oh, that could be a yellow card for Nico Williams. Oh, that could be a yellow card as well for Binogatons, Jamie Binogaton. Oh, not given. When the foul is given but not a yellow card, that is stupid. Okay, okay. I understand why it wasn't given. Or how are your exams going? Are they over or still left? Is Petroneto, Reese James, hope it went well. Generally hope it went well. Hope it went well. So it was a school exam or an entrance exam sort of. So did you watch the Liverpool game? Can't I remember? I did you join in the chat for that Liverpool game? I mean that was a good game. I wanted Liverpool to draw. I hate Liverpool with what they have done with the Isak. Now standing ovation for not sure whom. Jamie Bino Gittins goes off. And Estevao. I mean Estevao is on highly rated. Let's see. No problem. A good game. I mean, but now I want Isaac gone, just away from the club. Hopefully, Liverpool will pay the money and we can get rid of him. This game isn't going anywhere quickly. Nil nil. No chances to speak of in the second half. Oh, someone's down, badly injured. John Mateta is already on a yellow card. I mean, but someone is down already. I mean, down as in looks badly hurt, or at least Caicedo. Not sure what's wrong with him. 3-0 in the Forest versus Brentford game. You do know who Liverpool are playing next, right? It's against Newcastle at St James's Park on Monday night. That would be a. I mean, Newcastle may lose, but it would be a. I mean, it won't be a game that would be easy chance for Brentford, but cleared away. I'm not sure what has happened to Caicedo. I mean, John Philippe Mateta is almost unrecognizable. Yeah, it will be a game that will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. I think. I hope Newcastle, kick Liverpool players all the way. I mean, Isaac won't be playing for either team. I don't think. It's on 25th Monday night, 25th night, 26th morning. Uh, uh, so, do you have an exam on 24th next Sunday? So maybe you will be able to watch that game. All the best. best. It's a chance. Oh, the header is cleared. Darren England. Can I ask which exam? I mean the subject, or is it like a subjective or an objective type exam? Given to Chelsea. Cole Palmer territory on his left foot. The net is gone. Maybe the net is back now. Now Cole Palmer to take the free kick. Nice. 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 All the best. All the best. So you'll have a different center where you'll have to go to away from your school, right? Free kick. Cole Palmer goes for it, but blocked by the wall. Straight into the wall. Straight into Chris Richards. And so many niggly fouls in this game. 3-0 to Forest. Referee Tim Robinson having a word with Brentford coaching staff. Oh man. Will you be watching Arsenal versus Manchester United from Old Trafford? Benjamin Sheshko. Nice. Nice. So how many people will be appearing, or how many people will get the chance? How many students or children? So, and give it your best, and then maybe. So the scholarship would be to a school or college in Jammu or Kashmir or Ladakh. I don't know what like the territory is divided now, like two union territories, right? Still nil nil. Yeah, good. Nil nil. I mean, so many stoppages in this game. It's. I mean, it's. Oh man, headed away by Tariq Mitchell. Could have been 1-0 to Chelsea if the Chelsea player on the far post, Neto. No, not Neto. Estebao. swooped in. Comes the corner. Pedro Neto floated in over the bar from João Pedro. Acha, can you notice the difference between the camera quality? I mean, like, I'll show you one thing. Now you can see me on your screen if you're still there. Like, if I do this, you should be able to see me with a different camera. So hopefully, hopefully you can tell me the difference in quality. No, obviously, first one is better, but how much better is it? Because one is a laptop camera and the other one is the phone camera, which I'm using via Video Ninja. So let's say if I'm doing if you want to join on a stream, I can send you a link and then you can join. Just whether you or anyone else. Still nil by the way. Um, no chances to speak of in the second half. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So I mean, let's say if anyone wants to come in, so that's a Video Ninja is like that kind of a platform which allows that. Shut up slightly. Good pass. Correa. Cross comes in. Oh, blocked. Blocked. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen PL Fan Zone. So I went there a couple of times, and I went on PL Camp Fan Zone a couple of times. And what happened was like my laptop camera that time had I mean totally deteriorated and had totally. So they said "Ki we can only see you in black and white." And I was like, what happened there? Then I had to use my phone to go on that show. But Chelsea are dominating now. Chelsea are dominating in terms of possession. They're coming more and more into the game. Kukurea there was well marshaled by Palace defenders. Estevao is on. I'm surprised no Liam Delap as such. Romario is there in the stands. I mean, I should know this, but is he Romario's? Is he related to Romario? Esteva? Good. I mean, was Matata? Lost his balance. Oh, chance! Esteva over the bar. I mean, maybe he is related to Romario. Uh, I don't know. But Chelsea now growing more and more into the game and could have taken the lead there. Could have taken the lead. Step out there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, foul 3-0 to Forest still. Kevin Schade. Free kick to be taken by Wharton. Floated in. Oh, out for a goal kick. I think this match is destined to finish nil-nil. It's destined to finish nil-nil. Yeah. I was thinking of getting a webcam, but I don't know. I mean, I could easily go for a 4D webcam, 4K webcam. I mean, I mean 4K webcam, but I mean, I thought better of it. The team news, I'm pretty sure, will be out for Arsenal versus Manchester United or Manchester United versus Arsenal. Don't really care which one it is, but yeah. Watch any other small ball lost as a 3-on-2. Oh no, as a what the fuck, man? He was, I think, going for a lob on the keeper. Oh, out for a corner. As a being selfish there. It was Reece James who lost the ball, but here comes Jefferson Lama on for Will Hughes, the Colombian. Corner to be taken as maybe his last game for Palace. Goal kick. Was taken early. Tyreek Mitchell did well there. Really well. I mean, both teams have a chance to get 3 points, but I think this will end up as a nil-nil draw. I don't want to cast aspersions on the abilities of the teams. Bolo. So I'll be just back. Okay, back in a second. Apologies. Still nil nil. Oh, that has to be a foul. Could be, could be. Oh, just a yellow for Esteva or it was Esteva. I mean, he looked so much like Willian. That's a bad challenge. That's a bad challenge. Free kick to Palace. I mean, this game has never taken off. That goal getting ruled out. I mean, this is very much like the Aston Villa Newcastle game yesterday. Good pass. Oh, it's gone straight to a Chelsea player behind the Palace player. It's Pedro Neto, Cucurella. Matata. Oh, blocked. Man, that pass could have been deadly. No midweek action, I don't think yet. Oh, Pandata straight to Sanchez. Good attempt by good attempt by Matata, and he was. I think he played in Germany. Might have been confusing him with John Philippe Gabeman, and but he played in Germany. I think. I mean, he's surprised me. I thought, oh, Cole Palmer, good defending there. Esteban, Matata does well. There's Munoz. Can he keep it in? He can. No, it doesn't come across. Malo Gusto coming on and Andre Santos, Enzo Fernandez going off. Still no Liam Delap. He would be really happy. Or maybe he did come on. I might have missed it, but I haven't seen him, so I'm going to go with my thing that I what I've seen. Reece James going off as well on a yellow card. Malo Gusto, the French youngster. Chelsea for 4 years will wear the FIFA Club World Club Champions badge. That is holy crap. Oh, nice. Whereas uh, 80 minutes gone. I mean, looking more and more likely that this game will end as a nilu nilu. 3-1 now. Brentford have scored. Uh, Not sure. Thiago is on. Jason Murillo. Or Murillo. Ryan Yates allowed to come on. Chelsea certainly don't. I don't know how fit they are. Palace ought to be fitter. than Chelsea. I mean, I don't know where the goal is going to come from. I mean, that Robert Sanchez ball has gone straight out of play. Matata, good ball. Ezra, can he shoot? Shoot! Oh, saved by Sanchez over the net. It goes straight down Sanchez's throat. It was a good ball by Matata. Pressure to take the corner. Three centre half, Lacroix, Gahey, and Richards in there. Cleared away eventually. The flick on didn't come to any pass or something like that. Parish sitting in the stands as going off, clapping the away end. As I said, could be his last game for Palace. Justin Devaney, I think, is come on for him. Devaney. No bueno. Here comes the throw in. Ooh, Sanchez was in a mess. Mitchell floats it back in. Chelsea, very, very poor today. Cole Palmer, anonymous. They've had zero shots on target. Zero. Palace have had two. And they should have had that goal, which was ruled out. And I mean, I said it previously. I think at the end of the season, Chelsea will struggle with fatigue. And I can't say that they look the fitter of the two teams. As games come thick and fast in the Champions League, Carabao Cup, etc. Oh, Estevao, good skill, but loses the ball. Andre Santos is on, and the fact that Colville is out could be a big struggle for Chelsea this season. I mean, they may have made a lot of money by the FIFA Club World Cup, but if it impacts their performances in the Premier League season, it would be all for nothing. Chelsea have sold Dewsbury Hall as well, Keenan Dewsbury Hall. 3-1 to Forest. Brentford still going to try. Comes the cross out for a goal kick. But this game still remains nil-nil at Stamford Bridge. Liam Delap, he may have come on earlier. I might have missed it. So apologies. He scored again. Started on the bench. Okay. I might have gone out for those 2 3 minutes. I may have missed it. I was surprised when I saw Andre Santos and Malagusto coming on. I thought why not bring on Liam Delap? I must have missed it. Cleared away. Corner. 88 minutes played. Ooh, comfortable ball. Chance. Malagusto over the bar. Todd Bowley sitting in the stands. His female friend or maybe wife telling him that, oh, look, honey, you are on the camera. Say cheese. The same, as I said, on the 70 minutes mark. Looks destined for a nil-nil. Could well end up nil-nil. 3-1 Nottingham Forest. 90th minute we are into. Let's see how much time is added on. But Chelsea have looked toothless. Absolutely toothless tonight. Today. Chance. Chance. Oh, Henderson saves from Delap. Didn't catch it cleanly. He had the whole goal to aim at, but it was a poor header by either Lacroix or Lacroix. It was Palace playing with fire over there. 90 minutes are up. Given away. Palmer. Palmer. 6 minutes cleared away. And Chelsea have looked poor, to be honest, against a Crystal Palace team, which is a good team. I mean, well drilled. Chelsea. I'm telling you now, they will struggle this season. I'm telling you now, as good a signing. Liam Delap is. I can't see him scoring more than 12 goals. João Pedro. I mean, even at Brighton, he didn't score many. Here's Estevao corner. But Chelsea need to be careful. Oh, Palace need to be careful. चंचल शोक हसीना है. Comes the corner, absolutely dreadful corner. Another corner, but Henderson saying it went out. I mean, that was so low that corner. Estevao, I don't know what's the big deal about him. Again, the corner fails to clear the first man. Ha! Dreadful. I think Palace have decided to settle for a draw. 4 minutes or so remaining. Oh, Palmer, good skill. Let's see the danger away. Oh, what a chance for Estefa. Oh, Andre Santos. Center of the goal, whole goal to aim it over the bar into the stand. Best chance of the game. Onside. And I mean, he had so much time. He could. You pray for chances like that. Holy crap. Holy fucking crap. Esteban up against Tyreek Mitchell as well. I mean, he's only a youngster. He'll. Oh, the header wasn't clean from Andre Santos again. I mean, Henderson collects, or might have been Liam Delap. No, Santos. Delap couldn't get there. Now it's Palace's chance to attack. Here comes the cross. Ah, Devaney. What are you doing? You might end up getting a yellow for that. You never know. Not sure what. Glasner keeps telling his assistant how is that his fault or whatever. Last couple of minutes. Omar, it will be very cruel on Palace if they lose it. There should be out for a corner or goal kick rather. Last minute, 96th minute, last 30 seconds ish or so. Cole Palmer trying to do stuff. Corner in the 96th minute of Chris Richards, the American. Last chance for Chelsea. Cleared away. Referee blows. Nil nil. It finishes. Nil nil. It finishes. So I'll see you very soon for the live watch along of Arsenal versus or Manchester United versus Arsenal. Till then, stay safe, take care. Bye for now. Nil nil, disappointing result for Chelsea.